Joe,
Yeah, man.
wonderful to have you back into the Bing Lounge, my friend.
Well, it's good to be here.
Yeah, did we have to get you up? We got you up a little bit early, didn't we?
Well, it was like this. We didn't get no sleep last night, so you couldn't have got us up.
Well, I appreciate exactly what you're doing there. New album, Hornet's Nest. We've got it here today, so before you leave, make sure you get it. This is definitely one that needs to be in your collection. You have been on fire, man. Blues Conspiracy, Hellfire, now Hornet's Nest. These have been so. What was it like working with Hambridge? He's on a burn right now too.
Well, he's a real talented guy. You know, he's a triple threat, really quadruple threat. He's a producer, he's a drummer, he's a singer, he's he's a band leader, he's a songwriter. He do a lot of things, man. He do them all well. So, you got to raise your game when you go with Tom.
Does he act as a coach? Because this isn't your first rodeo either. You've been around. You know how to.
Well, he's really a good person to. He's got no agenda other than to make the music the best music. He doesn't care whose name is on it. He don't care if some guy's a big artist or somebody coming up. He's pretty even keel guy.
Very cool. I see the Allman Brothers there.
Yeah, we want to wish Greg a speedy recovery,
Yeah.
and we hope to see him there at the Beacon Theater.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, he's gonna be a part of our blues festival again this year, just like you have been. Did you ever get to jam with Dwayne? Did you ever do something with Dwayne?
No, we never got to cross paths. I got to play with Greg a bit somewhere down the line. I forgot, but I never did get a chance to see the Allman Brothers with Dwayne Allman.
Man, some of the people, I guess one of the questions I want to ask is, what was it like? Because you were the kid, learning alongside Bonnie Raitt from Mississippi Fred McDowell, hanging out with Hubert. I heard stories of you chasing cigarettes for Hubert Sumlin and everything. What's it like to go from the kid hanging around the legends to being the legends that the kids wants to hang around?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm still the kid.
There you go. That's great. All right, well, the new album's out. We've got you at Jimmy Mac's, a part of the Sold Out Blues Festival. It's just an honor to have you here, and there's so many things I could go into. Also, Mike Bloomfield, of course. I don't want to go back in the past because we've got the future and we got the present, we got everything else. But had you seen the Butterfield Band before running into Michael?
Yeah, man. What's funny is that I seen the band the night before I met him on the street.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just.
And it just, all of a sudden, you guys hooked up. What made Michael's playing so special?
Well, he was a real versatile guy and real American music. He took real pride in turning people on to obscure American music, be it bluegrass, or blues, stride piano, all them things he played, and he'd invite those guys over to the house, And so you would wake up one morning, you'd see a great harmonica player like Carrie Bell, or, Country Joe would come over the house to play folk music, do Woody Guthrie songs. So it was all, it was a good place to get inspired. Michael was a very inspirational person.
And he was also the American, kind of bringing it to the Americans as opposed to Yardbirds, Cream, and everybody bringing it across.
Yeah, people sort of forget, that, the Butterfield Blues Band was a very instrumental band because it was a relatively young band. Sure. Relatively young. It was a mixed band, different types of peoples in the band. It was a band that sort of crossed over to rock music, or rock music crossed over to the Butterfield Band, put it like that, because they became somewhat of a ideal for a band to aspire to be,
Blues had a baby, right?
They called it rock and roll.
That's it. Jimmy Mac's tonight. It's the kid, Joe Louis Walker.